You've probably walked past it 100 times at the grocery store without a second thought. It looks almost prehistoric, small, dark, slightly twisted, but what's hiding inside this little bud has been quietly outperforming some of the most expensive supplements on the market. People who chew just 2 cloves a day are tapping into something most of us have completely ignored. And the more you learn about what's actually happening inside your body when you do it, the harder it becomes to stop. The compound doing most of the heavy lifting here is called eugenol. It can make up nearly 90% of the clove's essential oil, and it's not doing just one thing, it's doing everything at once. The moment you bite down and that sharp, slightly numbing warmth hits your tongue, you've already set off a chain reaction that travels far beyond your mouth. This isn't wellness trend content. Ayurvedic practitioners have known about this for thousands of years, and researchers are now catching up in a serious way. First, what's happening in your mouth? Your mouth is the starting point for a lot of health problems that people never trace back to their source. When you chew 2 cloves, eugenol goes to work immediately as a natural antimicrobial. It targets the specific bacteria behind cavities, gum disease, and the kind of chronic low-grade inflammation that silently drains your immune system over time. And unlike a mint or mouthwash that just masks the problem, cloves go after the root cause, literally eliminating the bacteria responsible for decay. That numbing sensation you feel, that's the analgesic effect kicking in, soothing tiny irritations in your gum tissue and reinforcing your oral barrier. It's one of the simplest, most overlooked upgrades you can make for your long-term health. Second, what it does to your digestion. Here's where things get interesting. Deep in your digestive tract, the active compounds in cloves act as a trigger for your body's own enzyme production. Chewing sends a signal that ramps up stomach acid and digestive enzymes, which means the food you eat after actually gets broken down more completely. If you deal with bloating or that uncomfortable gas buildup after meals, cloves have a direct antispasmodic effect on the smooth muscles lining your intestines. They relax the tension that causes cramping and pressure. And on top of that, the essential oils create an internal environment that's genuinely hostile to parasites and harmful gut invaders. Your nutrients absorb better. Your gut works smarter. That's not a small thing. Third, the antioxidant effect that almost nobody talks about. On the ORAC scale, the measure scientists use to rank antioxidant capacity in foods, cloves don't just rank high, they consistently land at the very top, above blueberries, dark chocolate, and nearly everything else considered a so-called superfood. Chewing 2 cloves floods your system with polyphenols that hunt down free radicals before they get the chance to do damage at the cellular level. This matters because oxidative stress is quietly behind everything from accelerated aging to chronic disease. Every day, your cells are dealing with the biological fallout of pollution, processed food, and stress. Cloves give your body a daily reset, protecting your blood vessels, easing the burden on your immune system, and reducing the slow burn of silent inflammation happening in tissues most people don't even know is there. And fourth, blood sugar and your liver. This is probably the most underrated benefit of all. Research into clove extracts has shown real potential for improving how efficiently your cells respond to insulin. Better insulin sensitivity means your body moves sugar out of the bloodstream and into energy more effectively, rather than letting it linger and cause damage. Meanwhile, eugenol actively supports your liver, which is working around the clock to filter out everything your body doesn't need. It helps protect against fat accumulation in liver tissue and reduces the oxidative stress your detox organ deals with every single day. For something as small and cheap as 2 cloves, the metabolic impact is genuinely hard to argue with. Now, if you're already thinking about other daily habits and what they're really doing to your body, make sure you watch the video we've linked right below this one. You might be surprised what your morning cup is quietly doing on the inside.